Hi, I'm Callum David and welcome to my non-core mechanics within the gameplay. Firstly, I created the jump scare mechanic where I've created a jump scare object here, but the main bulk of the mechanic is in the jump scare trigger, where in the trigger I'm calling a first audio source for scream, music, footsteps, and then a camera for the view of the jump scare and all the effects I want. Within the jump scare script, I've just said public audio sources and game objects, as I just said, and looking for the player tag so that when the player tag collides with the object that is using the trigger, then all of these will be considered active or play. So the music will play, the view will play, and the player is set to false, so the player can't move when this jump scare is going on. Then I've done the game manager instant health for the health of the player if we implement that later. Then I used the get component collider enabled to make it can only happen once within the timing, as in because I was finding that the enemy you'd loop yourself loop through the jump scares. So I wanted to give a quick time for the player to either run away or get away from the enemy, so it isn't just constantly looping and bugging out the game. For that, I said the jump scare will be 1.5 seconds, then after that the player is true, but all the other jump scare components are false. And as you can see in actually Unity, I have allocated all of these public sources and public objects to where I want. The camera here, which is displayed here, so you can see what that is. I've aligned them all with the jump trigger. Now, when you play, I'll quickly show you this mechanic. I'm just going to run you through just to get a glimpse. The shaking is due to an animation I created, and the effects are because I allocated them. Thank you. My next mechanic was the lantern mechanic. Within this mechanic, I wanted a light to be shown, a light source, as well as a model that would be on the player's main camera. I wanted this to set the objects as active, as I'll show in my script. In the game manager script, in my section for the toggle lamp, I've got the lamp object is set to active, and then destroying the interactable object once you've interacted with the lamp, so it disappears knowing that you've used that object. And then I've used an invoke disable lamp for 30 seconds. So after 30 seconds, the lamp will also disappear from the player, meaning the player doesn't have an infinite light source. And then for that disable lamp, I've just said that its set active is equal to false. Now if we go into the game, I've created an animation for each lamp interactable to so that it dims out as you're playing. So it isn't just a quick disappear, it dims out the light. I'll quickly show here.